Good morning. Today's message is, how are you talking to yourself? Why am I talking about this? Well, yesterday I went to get my hair cut, and this lady is a beautiful lady. Really beautiful. I've also noticed that every time when I speak to her, she always puts herself down in some fashion. And I notice it, and every time she does it, it's like I feel bad. Like it's always happened. It's never like when she put herself down, like, oh yeah, like I felt good about it, you know? And it's true for me too. Like if I had put myself down in the past, it actually is not really, it's not good, you know? Like I think I kind of get, I don't want to say like a hit off of it, but it's kind of like, it's something, it's like it's funny, or it's really what it is. It's something that keeps me in a very low vibration, or in a small space, or keeping me down. That's really, really what it is. Something that keeps me comfortable because of whatever, the way I grew up, or whatever, like whatever negative feelings that I could have, all of a sudden it just basically is just saying that, yeah, I'm going to stay the same exact way. I'm going to keep talking badly about myself. I'm going to tell myself, oh, how I need to lose weight, or I'm fat, or I'm ugly, or oh, my skin is not nice, or oh, my hair, or oh, yeah, but oh, I'm not that good at it. Oh, I'm not this. Oh, I'm not that. Yeah, but I can't get it as clean. Oh, some ladies, yeah, well, some people are just so put together, but oh, not me. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that, and I have done it, and I have said it. I don't do this anymore. I'm so grateful. If I do, I don't know, I need to catch it. But what I'm saying is, just watch how you're talking to yourself, okay? And I'm saying this in terms of like, it is no joke. It actually affects your life. Like, really, you don't have to be putting yourself down. There's no mitzvah. Like, it doesn't make anything any better. And actually, what we say, we create. So it's like the momentum. It's like either I'm going in a momentum. Maybe sometimes it's going to feel like it's uphill of saying good things about myself, because really the truth is, recognizing the good qualities is actually the truth. And all that other garbage is just garbage. It's a trick of the mind. It's not telling the whole truth. Okay, so maybe you're not as, your house is not as neat as something, but it doesn't matter. We're not in competition with each other. We're not in competition with each other to say, oh, well, my house is not as nice as hers. It doesn't matter. Your house is as nice as yours. And what's going on inside your house, meaning inside your own body, your own temple, the temple that you have to live in. How nice is that house? Get that house cleaned up and you will have a beautiful, beautiful home, no matter what. You'll have a beautiful body, a beautiful mind, a beautiful headspace, a beautiful emotional space, a beautiful spiritual space where you can actually live your life and experience your life. All that kind of negative stuff, that will not get you. That won't get us there. And somebody actually private messaged me the other day, and it told me about, she got out of an abusive marriage, and thank God she got out of it. And she said, but it's kind of like it made sense because of the amount that she abused herself. And that's where it starts. It really starts that way. Yeah, I grew up in an abusive home, but I abused myself more than anybody had abused me, including my abuser, like including my dad, like including anybody else that was mean to me. Because what would happen is kids would be mean to me. I had a kid in high school. I used to have like some hair on the side. So he called me a monkey. He used to call me a monkey. He threw spitballs at me. Like, this is the stuff. And then I go ahead and then I beat myself up. So it's not bad enough that we have situations in our life, or that we have so many things that we need to deal with in our life. It's like then we have ourselves calling ourselves names and putting ourselves down. And then we wonder why we're having such a hard time with our kids. This woman, she has having a hard time with her teenage daughter. Her teenage daughter has so much like hate for her. But really it's not hate for her mother, it's hate for her own self. So I have to start loving myself, because that gives my kids permission to love themselves. And what do I want more than anything is my kids to love themselves. I want everybody to love themselves. I want you to love yourself. I want you to love yourself so much that you have to get reintroduced. There's a thing on Facebook that said evolve so hard that they have to get to know you again. It's like love yourself so much that people have to start getting to know you again. Because when you start loving yourself, you're going to start doing things for yourself. You're going to start naturally, you're going to start having boundaries. Naturally, you're going to start eating healthier. Naturally, you're going to start wanting to clean up stuff. But that's really what it starts with. And even if you have to listen to affirmations, I listen to affirmations, I listen to all this stuff. Like, because it's actually what's actually truthfully going on inside is good stuff. Our soul is only good. It's just the mind. And Passover is coming. It's been a real theme of when you're saying something negative to yourself, that's like slave mentality. And we need to get out of Egypt. We need to get out of being slaves. We need to step into our power, into our love, into our gifts, into our confidence, into our beauty. You have complete and total beauty. You are beautiful. You are free. You are meant to be free. You are free. It's just, sometimes it's just a matter of reprogramming the mind, and sometimes it just has to be one thing. I know people, you're not going to change overnight. I didn't change overnight. I'm not changing overnight. This is all a process of getting out of this slave, gaulless mentality of knocking ourselves and putting ourselves and abusing ourselves. And today, oh gosh, I would say I'm not abusing myself, but what I feel sometimes is that I make mistakes. Like if I don't listen to my intuition, or if I screw up, which I just recently did with my daughter, and I got one daughter the sushi rolls that she liked, and one daughter not, and oh my gosh, because I only got 3, and it was like I know my intuition, like it told me what to get, and I didn't listen, and then I suffered the consequences of it, because even the one that I got, the rolls that she liked, she wasn't even home. So basically, I know this is not like a whole story here, but what I'm trying to say is that I felt it in my soul, because I knew I didn't listen to my own intuition. But what I have had to start getting used to is just going into the love for myself and experiencing my own humanness, and experiencing, yes, the pain of decisions that I make, but understanding, like, I thank God for the pain, because that is what is going to kind of like eliminate my humanness, so that way I can start listening to my intuition. My coach, he tells me, yeah, well, the universe just gently slapped you on the wrist. Like, what if the pain that you're experiencing is just the universe just giving you a gentle slap on the wrist and saying, okay, now let's just come to the other side, and you could make a better decision, and you could listen to your intuition more, sometimes. But I'm not knocking myself and calling myself names. I do think, oh man, I just did this, and I've been doing this my whole life. I haven't been listening, and this is, and my thoughts came up. It's like, don't do this. This is like a repeat of what you used to do in the past, and I still did it. But I wrote about it in my journal. Journaling is really, really helpful to get all this stuff out. Journal. Watch what happens if you journal. Journal for like 30 days. Just write all of this stuff out. Everything that you want to tell yourself, or everything that's going on with a pen and paper, somehow that makes a difference. Just writing things out. And I'm going on here for a little while now, but the whole entire point is to get free. Get free from your mind. Get free from it, and the way to do that is only through positive, loving energy towards yourself, because nobody else, I'm going to say nobody else is going to give it to you, but it's not true. Some people have really, really loving people in their lives that really do give them the love. But if I don't give it to myself, if you don't give yourself that love, the level of love that other people are giving you won't be able to resonate. It's almost like you'll think, oh, I don't deserve it, or no, not really, or every time somebody gives you a compliment, you'll just brush it off or deflect it. Sit with it. You are amazing. You are good. You are capable. You are phenomenal. You are a growing, evolving being. And let's grow and evolve in love, and love yourself and treat yourself kindly. There is no mitzvah in abusing yourself. It is not one of the commandments. Love yourself. Love your neighbor. I can't love my neighbor if I don't love myself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Bring out the truth of who you really are through love. It's possible. Even if it's one kind thing. Even if it's you saw yourself, oh, you just said that negative thing, and you're like, oh, actually, but the truth is, oh, I'm never going to get this done, or yeah, oh, well, I used to fit into a size 6, but now I don't. Whatever it is that you're saying, finish the sentence. But I'm awesome, and I love my body. 'Let's start, instead of the half-truths, which is the lies, say the whole truth, which is, yeah, okay, so maybe maybe your teenager is giving you a hard time. I'm thinking about this lady, or or she deserves it because her life situation. And the truth is that everybody has their own stuff to deal with. And even your kids, they're allowed to experience pain. But I also teach people how to treat me. So I need to know how to treat myself, and then I could teach other people how to treat me, and that includes my children. I promise you, if you have kids, if you have children, your kids don't want to be disrespectful. They want you to respect yourself enough so that way you could give them boundaries. And by doing that, you're teaching them how to respect themselves. And by respecting you, they are respecting themselves. And you have to be able to teach them that, and I have to be able to teach them that. But I also have to be able to, it has to start with me. It has to start with you. As painful as that is sometimes, it really has to start with you. And you can do it because you're an amazing, beautiful, powerful, spiritual being. Have a great day.